Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here's what's on the bench today. This is a made in Mexico Fender Jaguar 75th anniversary MX2. So I'm going to guess, I think that's a 2012, right? An MX2. And unfortunately it's kind of fretting out. It's got some, the neck kind of does one of these things where it's high and then low. And unfortunately on this model, the truss rod adjustment is in the heel. So it's one of those, oh man, we got to pull the neck off to tighten that truss rod. I've got a straight edge along here. And there's quite a bit of gap underneath there, so the truss rod needs tightened up. So let's get started on this thing. Pull the strings, pull the neck, tighten that truss rod. Here we go. This video is brought to you by Swiss Picks. It's not just a pick, it's a science. Available at ZIMM'S Guitars or at www.swisspicks.com. Okay, that was easy. The Clusen style tuner. Make string change outs quick and easy. Cut the old strings, get them out of here. Then I'm also looking at this bridge. And the saddles are all sort of here and there and kind of weird. So, I think I need to make some adjustments to these saddles. They're kind of, this one's kind of hanging low right there. These two are nice and tall, which is okay. This one's kind of at an angle. Yeah, they look a little bit weird. And just in intonating, I would say that this one probably needs to pull back. That one needs to pull back. Alright, I'm going to set this off to the side. This is the bridge. It's got these two little points on there that sets on, and it's designed to sort of rock back and forth like that. So don't freak out if you're restringing your Jaguar and you notice that this little bridge tilts back and forth like that. Alright, here we go. I'm going to get my screw gun for this one. A lot of guys, I know it. Don't use your screw gun, bro. So if there is a shim in this neck, I'm definitely going to pull the shim out. Okay, there we go. Made in Mexico. Everybody signed it. Bunch of numbers on here. Have no idea really what any of those numbers mean. It's the date it was manufactured. You know, so I don't know how to read it though. Alright, I'm going to put my straight edge on here and let's take a look. Now there's no string tension on it right now. But it looks like I got a lot of relief in the neck. So I'm going to take my screwdriver and we're going to here. Let me move the body out of the way. Let me set this right here. We're going to see if we can snug this down. Ooh. There we go. It moved. That definitely helped, but I think I'm going to give it, one more turn, just for good measure. Oh man, that's tight. That's about as tight as I can get it. But I think that's going to be tight enough. Okay. Let's put the neck back on. The thing is just to make sure that you don't chip these little corners out in the body. That'd fit right in there really nice. The camera work sucks, I know. Here's my front door. Okay, I will snug those down. There we go, it's tight. Okay, so now we got some fret heads there that need dressed. So I've got my StewMac fret file. I use this on almost every guitar, and it seems like it's been lasting me a good long time there. It's been about a year I've had this thing. And I just kind of roll over the edges a little bit. One swipe. Then we've got some of the StewMac polishing pads here. And these just kind of shine the frets up a little bit and smooths the edges here a little bit. Okay. And then again, a little bit of Music Nomad F1 oil. This fretboard looks really dry, but it's most likely it's not rosewood or anything like that. It's some sort of a fretboard wood that they use nowadays, like a Pau Ferro or something. Maybe it's Indian laurel, but it's not very dark. And I don't see hardly any dirt on this fretboard, like people didn't play it. This guitar hasn't been played much. It's not very old. It's only, you know, what is that, 13, 14 years now? 12? Maybe 11 years old, yeah. It's got tall and narrow frets. So it definitely does not have jumbos on there. Okay, before we throw the strings on though, let's clean it a little bit. Gibson Pump Polish. It says to spray on a rag. I sprayed it right on the guitar. Chrome looks nice on this guitar. It's a beautiful condition guitar. This is a customer's Restring. I do not own this guitar. but I haven't done a video on a Jaguar in a long time. So I figured it would be a good one. And a lot of guys enjoy, when they drop off a guitar, they enjoy watching the video, watching me restring their guitar. They think it's fun, it's kind of cool. And so, usually I don't get any pushback from any of my customers when it comes to restringing a guitar and putting it in a video. Today's string choice. Alright, here we guys go with the Super Slinky Ernie Ball 9 through 42. America's favorite guitar string. Straight out of Coachella, California. We're going to set this bridge down in here. I'm going to put some strings on here, and then I'm going to intonate this guitar. I think I'm going to kind of get started a little bit on this one. Just by eyeballing it. There we go. So the strings just snake through the bottom here. Okay, so with these tuners, the string goes right down in the end there, and so you got to cut the string or you've got way too much. So what I usually do is run it about 2 or 3 tuners ahead to leave yourself some extra string there. So I think if we snip it right there, then shove this end down in here, bend it over. Okay, so that was super easy, and it gave us 1, 2, 3 full wraps. I love these tuners. These are my favorites. Okay, let's tune this thing. Got all 6 strings on it. Gonna go to standard tuning. Let's stretch the strings on this thing, and just between me and you guys, the Jaguars and the Jazzmaster, it's not my favorite guitar, okay? So to stretch the strings, I mean, you can grab this whole string and it just lays in the saddle. So any guitar that I can do this to, yeah, don't like that at all. And I've been at gigs before, and I'll be standing in the front row and dudes are strumming these Jaguars really heavy, and the saddle will come down, and I watched a gig and the string had come off the saddle and it was laying right down here and the guy's strumming away. I'm like, bro, your string came out of the saddle. And he's like, oh man, thanks. Right in the middle of a song, right? So, but for some reason, dudes like these guitars. I don't really understand the whole thing. I know there was that Kurt Cobain thing and the anti, you know, anything that's not going to be, it's just because they're different. And so all those alternative kids wanted to play these things. In my opinion, I don't like them. I'm just being straight up with you guys. They do nothing for me. But again, guys come into my store all the time and say, do you got any Jaguars or Jazzmasters? It happens weekly. Alright, let's plug it in and see what she sounds like here. Now I know my cord is kind of getting messed up. Okay. Volumes are up. Okay, so what we have here on the electronics, and now when this switch is up, this is your volume, and this is your tone. Okay, now when this switch goes down, then this is your volume, and these are your pickup selectors. So, let me get something to tap on this one. So this, when this switch is up right here, it's going to be this pickup. Okay? When this switch is up, it's going to be this pickup. And this switch, the third switch here, it probably puts them in series or parallel. I don't actually honestly know. But you can have both pickups on at the same time. It sounds a little bit fuller when this switch is down. So maybe that puts these out of phase. Maybe this is an out of phase switch. And again, when you push this one up, then you're into this. You're into this as your master volume. So they're kind of goofy, but let's set it up here. And my cord's going bad. Oh, sorry. My cable is going bad. Need to get a new cable to put back here. Alright, so let's just see now. The string height is very low. Alright, so yeah, my cord's going bad right there. Alright, so I'm going to try to raise this bridge just a little bit. Let me see what I've got that where I can raise this bridge up a little tiny bit. The string height is really, really low. Okay, so with this small little tiny wrench right here, fits down in here. And all you have to do is turn this a little bit and it'll raise it. So let's see here. That looks pretty good right there. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. This guitar came in, needed a setup because it had a lot of string buzz, a lot of fret buzz. Nice. I think it's good. Let me just tune it up one more time. Alright, and then let me also level out this, some of these saddles a little bit. They shouldn't be laying in there at an angle. They should be straight across. And I'm just eyeballing these things. Okay. Okay. There we go. That looks good. Tune it one more time. Alright, there it is, guys. Thank you for watching. It's a Jaguar. I think it's a 2012. Made in Mexico. This is my first video of 2024. So thank you guys for watching. If you like these restring videos, I really appreciate that, and consider hitting the like button. Check out my links in the description below. I have an Amazon link down there if you need to go on the Amazon for any reason. Check out my Amazon link. I've been making $20-30 a month on that because you guys will click that link. Plus there's a Teespring link there that you can get a ZIMM'S Guitars t-shirt. I think he's gonna like this one. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a great day.